Alright guys, so in today's video we are going to be testing more Amazon kitchen gadgets. We're going to see how they do. First thing that we're going to be testing is this Nostalgia. We've tested a lot of stuff from Nostalgia. This is a bacon press and griddle. You can see it's like some briefcase looking griddle thing that you're supposed to be able to cook bacon and eggs and sausage and pancakes all at the same time. Seems a little ambitious. We'll see. So this is the thing. It's literally just as the picture looks. It's like some fold away briefcase looking thing. This, I thought this piece was going to be heated. This is where the bacon sits. But it looks like you're supposed to put the bacon on it and then close it up like this and let it cook the bacon. And then I guess unfold it. And it also has these little like kickstand little feet guys that stick out. So I guess you're supposed to press it up, let it cook the bacon, and then cook the rest of your stuff while the bacon sits there. Very interesting design. There is no like settings, heat settings, nothing like that. It's just you plug it in and it's on. When you unplug it, it's off. I don't really like that, but that's what we have to work with. So we're going to plug this guy in. You can see whenever you plug it in, there's a light that turns on. It also has a dripping tray. We'll let that sit here and warm up, and we'll get to cooking. And we are warmed up now. We seem to be sitting around 396, 399. So I'd say this thing is supposed to operate at about 400 degrees, which for eggs seems a little bit high. But I'm no chef. So first, since you have to close the thing to cook the bacon, we'll do the bacon first. Let me get out my little knife here. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Let's put like 4 pieces of bacon on there. Beautiful. Alright. I didn't think about this until now, but I guess whenever we close this thing, the bacon grease will kind of act like a non-stick coating for this. So now we just close this up. I guess we just wait. I mean, it seems to be doing its thing. It's getting pretty smoky. Oh, that's cooking fast. All right. Getting a little messy up here. That smoke is really starting to build. All right, guys. So before we go any farther, this video is sponsored by AG1 by Athletic Greens. So what is AG1? AG1 is much more than a greens powder. It's a nutritional drink with 75 different ingredients, including vitamins, minerals, superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens. So why AG1? Well, if you're like me, you're looking for something to support your immune system, to make sure it's ready to go whenever you need it. And that's what AG1 does for me. Among the 75 different ingredients, it contains vitamin C, zinc, and healing mushrooms to support your immune system. Now, here's my favorite part and another reason to choose AG1. It's easy. It's literally this. You take 1 scoop of powder or 1 travel pack, whichever one you have. You take 1 scoop, put it inside of a bottle, put in some water, shake it up, and that's it. You're good to go. It actually tastes really good. So if you're interested, you can go to athleticgreens.com/TylerTube. That link will also be in the description. And Athletic Greens is going to give my community a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D, one of these bottles right here. And you will also get 5 free travel packs with your order. So again, that's athleticgreens.com/TylerTube. The link will be in the description. I think it's been maybe like a minute or 2. Oh, look at that. That's probably hot is what it is. I like my bacon a little bit crispier than that. Let's fold it back up. That's doing a really good job. That is like, I'm impressed. That was very fast. Oh, one side's stuck. Okay, there we go. I think that's beautiful. We're just going to let that sit there so it stays hot. And then also, in the picture, they show some sausages. They had 4 sausages and 2 eggs. I don't think you can... You don't have enough space for 4 sausages. I guess you could do it like that. You know what? Let's forget about the picture. Let's just Just see if it'll do it. That's the only thing we should be concerned about. So we got bacon, we got sausages going. Over here, let's do some eggs. See if we can get 2 eggs going. Oh, look at that. Oh, a little too much. That worked way better than I thought it did. I'm already impressed with that. I thought for sure as soon as I cracked these eggs that they would just slide down into the grease trap. But I guess not. This might be like one of the best like all-in-one like breakfast things that I've ever done. Most of them are kind of garbage. But this one actually seems pretty alright. These things are like dancing all over. Look at this thing. Why is it doing that? Look at it. It's got like a mind of its own. What is that? Is it just the water? Oh, we need to flip these eggs. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe I didn't need to flip. Maybe I didn't need to flip the egg. It looked like it was burning. Ugh. Is this egg not burning on the bottom? Yeah, it is burning on the bottom. Okay. See if we can make a recovery here. I'll take that. It's gonna be overcooked, but whatever. I ain't no chef. So far, this is working out really good. I'm very, very impressed. Oh, looks done enough for me. I don't know how you would classify those. Probably overcooked. So now we can move on to pancakes. Get a little bit of this on here. Let's just go for one big one. Yeah, like that. Hopefully that does not slide into the grease trap. If anything, I think this thing is showing that I'm not that bad of a cook. Let's flip this pancake. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful golden brown. I'm not gonna lie, this thing's pretty good. I usually don't get very impressed with these like all-in-one type things. This is good. This is really good. I could see this being useful like when you go camping, if you were someone who does like van life, any situation where you need like just a small cooking setup. And you know what I just thought of? This middle thing right here, you can remove it. I would almost bet that you could make a really nice grilled cheese in this thing. It would be a little bit janky. You'd have to like lay it on its side. But I guarantee you could do it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Let's cook another pancake, why don't we? We got nothing to lose. Let's get that flipped over. Beautiful. Again. Alright, I think the sausages are ready. Oh, don't roll off. Alright, we'll just take 2 at a time, I guess. I think this pancake might be done. Yep. Good enough for me. Let me collect my bacon. Unplug this thing. There. And you're done. We got sausage, pancakes, bacon, eggs. I mean, what else could you want? I'm going to give some of this bacon a little bit of a taste test. Make sure it doesn't taste like weird or anything. No. Just tastes like normal bacon. This pancake. Yeah, it all tastes normal. So I'm going to rate this thing like 9 out of 10. This thing, I usually don't give these things very good scores. These like all-in-one breakfast makers. And I usually don't like them because they usually suck. This one's actually really good, and I really like it. So let's move on. Our next item, actually our next 2 items, it's kind of a twofer. It's a 2 for 1. So both of these items kind of go together. Our next item is this. This is it says Dash. It had another name. Dash something. Anyway, this is a butter sprayer. And what you are meant to do is take the cap off. It is something that melts your butter and then makes it a liquid so that you can spray it into like a pan. I guess spray it maybe on some food or whatever. But what you're meant to do is take a stick of butter right out of the fridge and put it right in there. That was a little messier than I anticipated. And then you put your cap back on. And then it comes with this little like charging station. And then you set it on the charging station. I think what you're supposed to do technically is put butter in here, put it in the fridge, and then whenever you need butter, you pull this out, you put it on this little station, and you can see this is orange. Whenever this turns to blue, that means that our butter is heated and it's a liquid, and then it will let us spray the butter out onto whatever. So while that is doing its thing, we will move on to the next product. So the next thing is we have a rapid microwave cake maker. Now, I'm no baker, but something about cake in the microwave just doesn't really seem like it's going to work. Whenever I was a kid, I tried to cook cookies in the microwave, and they caught on fire. So, I mean, this might work. Maybe cake is different than cookies. We'll see. So what you're supposed to do is it comes with this, like, measuring thing. And that is what we need our butter for. It has this container, and each thing is labeled. It says, like, cake. This is cake mix, oil, water, and 2 eggs. This is supposed to help you measure out all of your mix. You dump it in here, mix it up, and then this is what you put in the microwave. So let's go ahead and do that. I have 2 eggs. Excuse me? It does that sometimes, and I don't know what that means. 1 egg. 2 egg. There's no way that line is correct for the oil. The line is like up to here. Oh, by the way, we're making a funfetti cake, because why not? The box says for this whole entire thing, it only takes a 1/4 cup of oil. That is definitely more than a 1/4 cup. Years and years and years of culinary experience. And I'm just going to say we need that much oil. Right there. I just realized that this vegetable oil expired in 2018. I don't think vegetable oil goes bad. Whatever. We're going to go with it. Fill the water up. And then our cake mix. This looks like it might take the whole bag, which would be interesting because if it uses the whole bag, it's supposed to use 4 eggs, not 2, but this says 2 eggs. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's going to use about probably half the bag, roughly. Means we can get 2 cakes for the price of 1. And now this is where this comes in. Actually, perfect timing. Now we can spray the butter, see if this thing works. Oh. That actually works beautifully. That thing works great. Sprays the butter right on. It's all liquidy. So I guess we're just supposed to, like, do that. It seems like far too much liquid. Is it just me? Does this not look right? Why is it so yellow? Oh, it's supposed to be yellow. Okay. I wish I had, like, an idea of how, like, liquidy it's supposed to be. I think that is a very good consistency. That is very mixed up. And now, according to the package, we just microwave on high for 5 minutes. Except for, I saw, maybe we can cut back to before I put the ingredients in. If you could see it, I'm pretty sure the bottom of it said to put it in the microwave for 6 minutes. I guess we'll do 5, and then we'll see if we need an extra minute. So, after 6 minutes, this is what we got. Excuse me, rude. Anyway, this is what we got. Alright, the butter worked great. Didn't stick. It stuck a little bit, but nothing crazy. It seems a little bit wet to me, but maybe it just needs to dry. Maybe we can flip it over a little bit. So we're just going to let that sit here and kind of like dry. And what I'm going to do is, since I have some more cake mix, I'm going to make another one. Except apparently, according to Google, apparently vegetable oil does go bad, so I will not be eating this, especially since it's been bad for 4 years. So apparently you can replace oil with butter. So I'm going to do that, make another batch, and then I'm going to taste that one so I can see how it tastes. Alright, so here is the second cake. Oh, that's not a good sign. I think it's stuck. Come on. Oh. Okay. Just gotta be a little rough with it. That feels way better. This one just feels like just too moist. Let's cut this thing in half. Excuse me. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted. Oh, okay. So the middle of this one, like rock hard in the middle. This one I did not have as much mix as for this one. I thought the like this thing was exactly half of the mix. I don't know. It's a little more than half that I used for this one. So this one, I guess this one's a little hard on the bottom. Let's see about this. Oh, now I can tell you that is cooked perfectly. Honestly, it's soft. It's moist. So this cake maker, it works, and it works good. This could be just a little bit moist in the center, but you could fix that just by microwaving just a tad bit longer. But we can't, unfortunately, we can't taste this one because of that oil. So let's go ahead and let's give this one a taste. It tastes good. Just like regular funfetti cake. Yeah, it's honestly great. If you're looking to bake small cakes, microwave cake baker thing, I think it's a good idea. Our next item is this. This is a electronic potato slicer. Put your potato in here, close the lid, push the button, and it slices your, well, it doesn't slice it, it dices your potato. I think I saw this on TikTok or something originally. The little kid inside of me just had to have it. It looks so cool. And I hope it works as good as it, the video that I saw. So we got some potatoes. Throw them in there. Come on. No way. It's so good. For some reason I was worried that it was going to be like underpowered or something, but like, no, it just slices right through. No problem. I think it's meant to make like French fries or something. That's perfect. Let me see if I can find a really big potato. Oh, here's a really long one. Oh, it just barely fits. Come on. That is so cool. Let's do it from the front. The best view possible. That is so satisfying. So satisfying. No problem. If you needed to like cut a bunch of potatoes like this, like in these kind of like fry sizes, like for a restaurant or something, I mean, you couldn't beat this. This would be the way to go. This is fast. It's easy. So easy. Just push a button. Like, let's see how fast you can do 3 potatoes. That is so fast and so easy. You can't beat that. I don't even have a use for this thing, but I could use this thing all day just because it's fun. Got 2 more. Might as well use those. Let's put one sideways, like standing up. No problem. I absolutely love this thing. This is like I said, if you had a bunch of potatoes to cut up, 100% the way to go. This thing was expensive. It was like, I think it was like $180 maybe like $150. But if you had a bunch of potatoes to cut, completely worth it. I was in the aisle, the potato aisle of the grocery store, and I came across these. These were in a bag, and it said sweet potatoes. I don't know what this is. It doesn't even really look like a potato. What exactly makes it, why they call it a sweet potato? It doesn't smell sweet. Actually kind of smells a little bit bad. They look like garbage. This one looks like the skin is like gonna like dry off or something. I think this might be a little bit too big for the, that one fits. But anyway, so I want to see if these sweet potatoes will work in the same thing. I don't even know what country these things come from. They're very strange to me. So let's do this. Oh! Wait a minute. Why are they orange? Is there something wrong with them? Why are they orange? What kind of potato is orange? I don't understand. What's happening here? What country are these things from? Are they all orange? Oh, this one might be just a little bit too long. They are orange, all of them. This thing does kind of struggle just a little bit with the sweet potatoes. You guys, you're gonna have to educate me in the comments. I don't understand. Where do they grow? Where do you grow a potato to make it orange? And why is it sweet? It just smells like a regular potato. Oh. It did it. Is there something wrong with these potatoes? Why are they orange? They must be much more dense, because this thing struggles quite a bit. I want to get this one in there. I need to cut it off. Use my special culinary sword. Maybe we'll cut a little off here. There we go. This is our last one. Still works. Nothing stops this thing. Alright, so that is our potato slicer. I'm really surprised that so far this episode, like, everything is just working beautifully. Like, normally there's like at least something that's garbage by now. I need to do like some research or something about these potatoes, because I'm still so shocked by this. Our last item is called the Stir Mate. Now, this is going to be a rather boring item to test, but for some reason I just saw this and didn't think that it was going to work. So this is a device that will stir your pot for you. So you clamp this thing onto the side of your pot, just like that. Well, actually, you slip this thing through, put that inside of your pot, clamp this to the side of your pot, plug it in, and away you go. And that will stir your pot and keep your soup from burning, I guess. It's got different speeds. That's about as fast as it goes right there. So what I'm concerned about is the torque. I don't know that it's going to have enough torque. And if there's a real thick, heavy soup in here, is it going to like twist this thing off? Is it going to like do something weird? Who knows? So I have a bunch of cans of Grandma's special recipe of chicken noodle soup. We're going to fill this pot up, see if it can stir it. In one of these little cans, one of these little 10-ounce cans, has almost 2,500 milligrams of sodium in it. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. All the sodium. I don't know if it's going to turn that. I don't think that's doing what you want it to do. That's a full pot right there. I mean, it stirs it. I don't feel like it's doing a good job though. Like it's supposed to be getting all the way to the edge of the pot. Alright. Just cranks this thing up on a high heat. See how the heat affects it. It seems like this thing is not... Seems like it just doesn't work well with like thick soups. Because it's just simply getting stuck stirring in one spot when it should be stirring something like this. You can see how the whole thing is starting to move. It just kind of settles down for that one little middle piece. Now it looks like it's picked it up. Alright, we are boiling. So that is a full pot of soup. Nothing's deforming. I'm pretty impressed with that, I'm not gonna lie. It kept the soup moving. I think as the soup heated up, it was able to start like kind of sliding around and actually getting to the bottom of it. So far so good. Chicken noodle soup is a pretty liquidy soup. Let's move on to something that's a little bit thicker. Alright, I have dumped out the chicken noodle soup. And no, I did not clean the pot out. Sue me. I really don't care. No, I'm probably committing a felony by not washing out the pot, but whatever. We're going to be using another one of Grandma's secret recipes, beef stew. It should have a way harder time. So thick it won't even come out of the can. With like 3 C's. Fun fact about beef stew, just like the chicken noodle soup, this one can has 4,500 milligrams of sodium. Let's see if this thing will even stir it. Oh, it's really kind of torquing it sideways. Let's crank the heat up to high. Yeah, that thicker thicker soup is just a little bit too much. It just kind of finds the path of least resistance, which is basically just standing straight up and spinning. We'll let it go. We'll let it heat up. Maybe as it heats up and kind of gets a little bit thinner, maybe it'll kind of like work its way out like the chicken noodle soup did. But as of right now, I do not think so. Alright, it seems like this one did the exact same thing as the chicken noodle soup, and that once it heated up, it got a little bit thinner, and this thing was able to move throughout the soup and stir it, just like you would want it to. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime video. Everything that I test works exactly as it's supposed to, and everything went smooth. It all worked the way it was supposed to. I almost feel like I shouldn't say anything else. I should just like walk away because everything worked so smoothly and flawlessly. So I'm just going to go ahead and end it before anything bad happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If there's anything else that you want to see me test, leave a comment down below. I will also have links to all of these items in the description and in the comment section because they're so good. See you in the next one.